Well, hello everyone, welcome to my Deadpool Let's Play. My name is Riled, welcome in. Take a seat, please, make yourself comfortable. Let's go ahead and listen to this cutscene, and then I'll kind of get into the future of this video here.
For the last time, no. You cannot take our Blackbird out for a joyride. Stop calling about it.
Hey Deadpool, it's Domino. So I got another contract for you if you're interested. The coin is good, so just let me know. Oh, and regarding that other thing you texted me about, I mean, it was just supposed to be that one time, and
What a bitch.
Anyway, just call me.
Deadpool, it's Peter Della Penna from High Moon Studios. You know, the guy you kept calling dickhead when you cornered me in the
Okay,
parking lot the other
now
night?
picture this.
Anyway, looked over your
Deadpool
proposal.
in his
Not gonna
PJs,
pretend I understand
cornering
any of it,
that dude,
but the answer is no.
pushing him up against the
We're gonna
wall with a
pass on your
script,
big
just
game
calling him
idea.
dickhead over and over again.
He said no.
Look at this,
That was
the
our
three
chance to be our
voices
own
going
video
on
game.
here.
Maybe we shouldn't have written the proposal in crayon. Relax. You know he's gonna call back. Oh yeah, because of the
Deadpool, hey, it's Peter. You know, dickhead. Remember when I called you earlier and told you no? I'm such a joker, because I meant yes, of course. The new proposal you sent over this morning went off with a big bang in the office today. Genius, just genius. So, sum it up, congratulations. Let's make a video game.
See? Once again our explosive personality wins the day. High five! No high fives, we're voices in our head.
I've got my top designer.
That was
staying away
spot
from
on,
the right
Deadpool.
now.
Nice
Send it
high
ready.
five.
We'll send it right over.
Alright, so clearly he just didn't want to do any work. But welcome to my Deadpool Let's Play once again. I think I'm probably going to finish the whole game. Anyway, we're going to start off here in Deadpool's house. I played the first like 30 or 40 minutes of this game so far. This is actually the third time recording. That's the thing, is I did actually do this a little bit ago, which is why I have 45,000 Deadpool points, which is a little bit confusing. Deadpool points seems like, you know, I guess I should probably just say DPP. Anywho,
Hey, what's that? You guys tracking my every move now?
now that we've scratched our heads, we can take a look around his apartment. There's some cool stuff going on here. Like, you can watch TV, you can do a little different interactions here. I can do nap time kind of thing. So let's go ahead and nap time. And while he's doing this, I'm actually going to go ahead and go to settings and switch to the controller. I am using an Xbox 360 controller, so just beware of that. I am playing on the PC though, and I have it set on high, not extra high settings though. So. Oh gosh. Wait, I want to see what his speech bubbles are like.
Our head when we sleep, right?
Are you kidding?
While she's
No.
gonna dream about some like
that would
sexy
be
girl.
embarrassing.
Oh yeah, just on cue. What am I playing billiards? Okay, let's get off our ass. So, you can see I have 8 out of 14 things in my Deadpool thing, and so you can
Let's see what's behind
blow
door
up this
number
sex doll, which is actually kind of great. I like doing that, so I might actually do this right now. So we're gonna inflate and oh. Not a fetus. It's a sex doll. Uh-oh.
By the long face.
So we can actually go ahead and do that, and we can't actually fill her out. You can use the internet, you just go on there and kind of hang out or whatever. And so far I have 8 out of 14. So there's still 6 more things I need to do in this apartment. Let's go ahead and inspect our old clothes.
Starting to get the
I am
feeling
getting
that
that
no
feeling
love
as well.
was put into my apartment.
No love indeed. Like an Eminem's recovery album or something. Okay, let's go ahead and answer the door. We'll get on with this mission, and I will do that guide to all of those little find a booze in a minute. Probably in another video. It might come up in a couple of days. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside this package. So we're gonna continue the mission here. I'm getting a little close to the mic. So hang on, guys. Okay. Yeah. So there's tons of words. We get it.
As I suspect,
Let's get going here. So this game is actually quite funny so far. I've played a little bit, and people, you know, are always like, Deadpool's funny. He's like a great character and stuff. And I wasn't so sure that that was really true. Like I was kind of didn't have my hopes up. Let's say that. But they pleased me. I like this crayons thing.
Crayons. Very classy.
Like, why is he
Why are
using
we trying
crayons?
to kill
I don't know.
those
I don't think he
things?
actually
Who
is
cares?
supposed
I'm
to be
making art
using
here.
crayons. But,
Behold.
looks like a red
Not sure
pen,
the
you know,
player
that most
understands our
teachers
thinking
use.
Hey, player, just go with
Anyway, he's just all excited about, you know, blowing shit up and killing people. And that's pretty much what this game has been so far, at least from my first impressions. I haven't really found too much of the story or anything. It's basically just comedy mixed with killing. So we're going to start doing a tutorial here, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Does anybody remember how to play? I never read the manual.
You can't read.
Yes, I
So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed, just because I have done this a few times. So I know the procedure, know the lowdown, but
read that shit.
if I haven't
Do
mentioned it
whatever Hyrule
already,
says.
I really absolutely know
Sweet.
nothing about
Jump
Deadpool. I've learned a little bit of his power so far. It seems like he's really good with blades. He's kind of ninja-like. He can definitely double jump, and he can do a teleport like that. So he's got double swords, which he can do heavy attacks and light attacks. And then from there, you can kind of teleport. I've used this a lot. While you're teleporting, you don't take damage. So that's definitely a good combo to get going here. If you kind of go like this, you know. And then, so the combo counter goes up to the top there, and you can keep it going. I like to use the B button to keep that combo working out. Biggest thing though is that when you teleport, you actually don't take any damage. So it's really good for dodging grenades, dodging what have you, any flying feces that are going across the screen or anything like that. So 36 combo gives me a little bit of bonus points, GPP up there, and then we're gonna go through the teleport, not combat, but mechanic here in this game. So they do a pretty good job of introducing controls and everything here. I like it so far, at least. Nothing was really too confusing, except for the first time I did the recording. The A button basically stopped working when I did the blow up bouncy house. So you'll see that in a second. And so when you hear that little like trumpet noise, that is the that means I countered their basically move. So now that I've gotten everything down, I got a 43 max gun. I think that's the highest I've ever gotten, and I don't know if there's an achievement for anything around this situation, but I would assume that there is. Also, it seems like that challenge bar would be up on the right hand side, because there was one for exploring the apartment. And I haven't finished that. So this was kind of wonky before. I blew it up and it didn't really work. Basically just stayed in deflated. Which is sort of unfortunate, but I did get to check out his booty a little bit. Which he's got a nice little butt, Heiny. Don't you think?
Whew. Sometimes it's a
Definitely
setup work that'll get you all
well
tuckered out.
formed. So.
Bounce
Oh
out.
yeah.
Check.
Boing.
So he's what I have from him so far is that he's got 3 different voices. So we're just gonna continue because that's not really relevant. I don't know if he's schizophrenic or what, but basically he's got 3 different. He's got his like regular voice. Watch, let's sneak up to this guy. Just be quiet. Shh. Okay, should we melee him or should we shoot him? Let's melee him. Shh. Nice. Oh. Yeah, so this game is totes brutal, which I love a lot. It's quite entertaining to do things like that. So far, I haven't really done any stealth attacks yet, per se. But there have been a lot of combo fights and things like that, which have been quite entertaining. Like, I've had a lot of good times so far out of my 40 minutes of gameplay. But I'm definitely going to do like a whole Let's Play of this game, I think. I'm having enough fun with it so far. Unless there's some unforeseen changes to my channel or something like that. If you are new and you don't actually know who I am, my name's Riled. I'm from Seattle. I've been doing Let's Plays for not super long. I mostly do guides and stuff, so you'll probably see a few guides up on my channel for this game. For example, the 14 things in your apartment that you can interact with. Because I kind of like helping people out like that. Not really the best comedian Let's Play kind of deal, especially when I fuck things up like that. But I definitely find talking while playing games more entertaining for myself. It definitely helps me, you know, just enjoy it a little bit more. I don't know why that is, but it's something else to do, and I like to have multiple things. I got a really bad attention span. and it's definitely something that contributes, or is contributed to by gaming. Definitely not the violence. Like, I definitely wasn't like a part of like Kent shootings or anything because I played video games. Not that I was a part of the Kent shooting in general, but you know, people always get on a rant about that kind of thing, and I hate that. There's no like effect does not, you know, prove causation kind of thing, and it's frustrating, but I have to kind of ignore it because I don't want to provoke that kind of behavior. So basically, form your own opinions. I don't really care what you think. I'm just here to have fun and play games, so hopefully you guys are here for that as well, and you can subscribe to my channel or check me out on Twitch and stuff like that at Riled if you feel like it, or just hang out, see what you feel like doing, and I'm gonna just chill out and fart out a bean burrito.
Now be honest, I'm not the only one with a little bit of
Like the like zoom in camera right on there, just really laying it on thick on that whole like we're talking to you. All right, so I was able to get the counter out there, and I don't think this guy's dead, so let's go ahead and take him out. And one thing we can do is shoot. They didn't do that in the tutorial, but I will actually add that in right now. And I don't know how it really works during combos like that. So far I haven't really used it when it's up close. It's definitely just been for taking out other people with guns, so it can definitely be good to string together combos with that mechanic, but so far it hasn't really been of a major use to me. So the guns have basically just been to pick off the other gunners, because you do actually take quite a bit of damage in this game despite what it seems like. When I first picked up the game, I was kind of thinking a simple kind of light game that I'm here to enjoy basically, and that's it. So I was totally wrong. You know, because it's so comical, it seems like they would not take it very seriously, but they do to a certain extent. I don't necessarily want to say that they take this game seriously, because it is quite foolishness and lighthearted. But to say the least, the mechanics in this game work great. The graphics look good, like they're pleasing at least. I don't feel like I'm in like a 2006 game, which I have a really high standard for. I get very, very pissed at old-looking games and things like that. Like, I don't even like playing like Skyrim and stuff, although I do really like Skyrim. It's just the graphics are unsatisfactory in my books, and I'm sure that they are to many other people, but that's sort of where my line cuts off. And it's a bigger relevance in movies and stuff. Like, I just can't even watch old movies. I did watch A Clockwork Orange just a week or two ago, so this is where the shooting will come into play, when there's other guys that have guns. I did watch A Clockwork Orange, which is a 1971 movie, Stanley Kubrick. It was actually quite, well, I don't want to say quite good. It was good. It was like, I'm glad I saw it. However, the only reason I would recommend seeing it is to say that you've seen it. So, not necessarily a good reason to be watching a movie, especially paying for a movie, which I didn't do. I just had a gift card to iTunes, and so I used that. But yeah, it's you know, it's definitely the weirdest movie I've ever seen in my entire life. So I will finish that review of Stanley Kubrick's Clockwork Orange based on that there. So we're gonna teleport over this guy and execute some serious mechanics on killing. And you pick up ammo across the map via these square rotating blocks. They didn't really work too hard on that, I would say, because it's, you know, not really attractive or anything. So you can look at my character, and as he heals up, basically. I haven't really seen much of him, but he looks pretty normal, I would say. Anyway, I really like the way that they animated him. He's very nimble. He's kind of flexible, and okay, it's getting a little sexual, Raylo. Calm down, bud. Yeah, it's you know, I
need theme music.
Okay, this is like probably my favorite part right there. Is that just like that little tidbit of like theme song was just great. So far they haven't brought it back, as far as I'm aware, but I would love to keep that in. Maybe it's something that you can unlock or something. Anyway, they've kept the humor pretty strong in this game, and it's not a bad thing. I actually do enjoy it. Usually I don't really put up with that kind of stuff because it's not bad. You know, like Borderlands 2 was supposed to be really funny, and you know, there were some things that were like, meh, that's funny, but I really measure laughter on how much I laugh when I'm alone, and I don't know how you take that into account, but I've been laughing quite a bit with this game when I'm just sitting here by myself. But it is because I am talking to you, so maybe that doesn't really count. Anyway, they're gonna introduce a sweet ass move here where we will dismember some serious amounts of people, and this guy has something out for this door. What is it, a bounty on him? Alright, so we can actually go ahead and upgrade stuff, which I will actually go ahead and show you guys right now. Just kind of introduce that as well. So there is an upgrade menu. If you go ahead and press the back button, I don't know what it is on the keyboard, despite me playing on the PC. And we can buy different things. So I have 97,000. And you can go into different things like this. So I can get flashbangs, which seem like that might actually be pretty good. I can buy different guns and stuff. But I kind of like the classic pistols. I'll eventually get to this kind of stuff. And I can buy weaponry courtesy of Iam's Tactical Oddities. Great for combos upgraded that'll make enemies bleed real blood. Fast and dangerous, like unprotected whoopee on prom night. Hashtag YOLO. You always gotta have the YOLO in there. So let's go ahead and buy that. And we might as well get that done too. So before I do anything else, let's see if we can. I don't have 65,000. That is a lot. And 50,000 for increased reward. So you can buy different things like more XP, more damage, more ammo, more combos, and different stuff like that. So you get the idea. Let's go ahead and carry on. My DPP Deadpool points, which up again in the right corner there, will go ahead and increase as the game progresses and as I get kills, combos, and all of that sort of thing. So here they introduce a new type of enemy that can block your attacks. So they have these heavy ass beams that sit in front of their faces that are kind of like cow prods deluxe, basically, is all I'm gonna say. And you have to basically just do a heavy combo on them, and that'll break the block. And that's pretty much it. So I haven't seen two. Oh god, those guys, these guys are doing some serious combos. This is actually really sweet. So right now I am using the I don't know what they're called, shuriken trident things. They're the Ninja Turtle weapons. I'm not sure. God damn it, I don't know even who uses them. I'm scrubbing up here, guys. So oh gosh, what is going on? I am going to have to pause here, and I will come back to this area in just a second. So chill out for a second. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to do that part again. I don't know, there was something weird on the screen, and it definitely kind of fucked with the game, so I basically just restarted the game, and I'm probably not even going to edit it, actually, so you'll see me just sit there for a second and just be like, but it's all good. A little bit of technical difficulties. I haven't really encountered that too much with this game, except for at the very beginning when I couldn't blow up that bouncy house that you saw me have some good boings on. So this has some serious combos, man. This is really heavy on the progress. Not progress, but on the combos, at least for now. 41 is getting up to be the highest. Oh yeah, get to 50. Come on, let's go. Oh god, every time I get to 50, it gets up there. So maybe if I get the combo out of here. So let's go ahead and drop that. Okay, so that part went away. There we go. I don't know what the heck's going on there. I think it might have something to do with the combo screen. So I won't try and get too high of a combo, I guess. Anyway, I guess I can manage that, just not be too good at the game. So that could be an issue. I might have to actually look into that, and it's probably something that I did wrong, not the game, I would assume. It's not something too serious, so. You can switch soldiers, doesn't really affect my play, but you know, and you actually can die in this game. I've died a few times, to be honest, even though I'm, you know, call myself pretty good at games. Like, I'll play on hard the first time usually, if I'm comfortable with the game. So especially if it's like a sequel or something like BioShock Infinite, BioShock, Mass Effect, Gears of War kind of things. Like, I'll play those on the hardest difficulty even, and just kind of whiz through. But enough about me. Seen any good books, movies lately? Yeah, didn't think so. You can answer me. This whole courtroom can't answer me. So let's take this elevator up, and I'll let you watch this because it is quite funny. And this is a good example of his animations.
You can't sing.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling.
So you can see kind of how like curvy he is. There's not a lot of polygons and there's not a lot of robot movements. They did a really good job, I think. So you know, it's whatever you think about this. His eyes are all white, which is classic superhero. So let's go ahead and get the fuck out, right? So why I said pajamas earlier, I don't know if you're paying attention to that, is because I am in my pajamas, apparently. That is what Deadpool's attire is looking like here, so. I hadn't heard that one yet. Okay, so we are going to make our way upstairs. So, I only have 20,000, so I'm not really going to upgrade anything right now. Thanks, Deadpool. But, where is the next? Okay, green light. Yeah, indicated by green light, I guess there is a little jump up that you can make. So, let's go ahead and continue on this one. We'll make it all the way to the top in just a few short jumps and get some ammo before going back into the elevator, which I think will be a good point. We'll go a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm feeling it so far. I like this a lot. I'm supposed to hold LB. I was definitely just rabbit tapping. My B, guys. My B. So we find ourselves in the top penthouse, top floor of GWN, which is Global World News. Is what I've come to experience. News that bites. So I don't know exactly what that means. But let's go ahead and get some serious combos going here, right? Yeah. Okay. What I do really like about this game, well, there is kind of a bit of collectibles, which is good. I definitely like having those pop up in game because I had notifications turned off for Steam and stuff like that. So I can't tell what my achievement progress is and any of that stuff. So we're gonna sit here and probably kill everyone in here. Hopefully I can do this on my first try. It took me 2 tries last time, but it wasn't really hard. So it just took me a second to realize exactly how hard this game could actually be. And I am playing on normal right now. There's 3 difficulties: normal, hard, and easy, as you can tell. But much to the spirit of this game, they are not called that. It's veteran, I think, and I don't know what the other ones are. Veteran, like beginner's mode, or like baby face mode, or something like that. I don't remember, so don't quote me. But yeah, they're all a little bit of spin on it. So let's see if we can teleport over to a little bit safer of an area. So there's a cooldown on the blink, but I haven't figured out exactly where that is. So I have to figure that out eventually, because it will definitely be necessary. So I think he just says it, honestly. At least that's what I'm getting from this little bit so far. So we'll combo this guy a little bit. And one thing that I was mentioning the first time I did this, or the second time I did this video, was simply that you need to not button mash. Despite how easy it can be, it does actually make the game harder. So button mashing is bad, and it's bad because when you press B multiple times, you actually do activate the cooldown, and it can be a really bad thing. So they've just thrown some smoke down, got a little bit of DPP for us, and so we're gonna kill these guys as fast as possible. And so the problem with this button mashing is when you do need to press B, you need to have it available. And so you might be already executing a combo when you find out that you actually do need to press B to teleport, because it acts as the Batman mechanic where you dodge. So I'm gonna let this combo die out here because I don't want to get to 50 and have that screen thing fuck up. So apologies for that. I will try and fix that, but if not, I can definitely keep that in my brain. So let's actually go up these stairs. I didn't go up here last time. Oh, we cannot. Nothing up there. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of shooting before killing everything and teleporting to this guy. So So I definitely like the combo system in this game. I kind of wish there was a third attack ability rather than just hard and regular. But at that point you're getting a little bit too complicated. And I have played a little bit with the keyboard and mouse, and it's quite difficult. But I am not one for the keyboard and mouse gang. Definitely signed up for the Xbox 360 controller, and that is the gang that I enjoy right now. So it's just a little bit easier for me. I find it to match the hand shape better, and it's just better for me. I won't you know, clown on any ears. I am playing on the PC, so I enjoy PC games just because the graphics look better and it's more accessible to me, basically. So, and definitely cheaper, which is a huge bonus as someone who doesn't really have any money. Yeah, so I think PC games are great. I just like the controller for the Xbox. No worries in any sort of you know, anger management like argument that's going on here. I just do what I like, basically. So fuck you. Okay, yeah, let's get off topic. That's what I want to do, right? Finish out this combo. Heavy melee on these guys, and they've introduced grenades, but one trick that you can do is basically just press B to avoid damage. So it's a really easy mechanic. Even if you are right on top of it, you don't have to teleport away from it. Basically, you can just be standing right on top. And I don't even know how to use my flashbangs, even though I did purchase them. So this guy needs to die. There we go. Headshot. Thank you very much. Pick up some battle points. And start a heavy combo. Alright, so now that we got that guy taken care of, oh, one more right here. There should be one more coming. So there's ammo for different guns and stuff, and you can't pick up ammo once you have full. Which is a normal mechanic, I'd say, for most games, but just something I thought would be worth mentioning. Get over here. Yeah, my aim isn't the greatest. I usually have control freaks on to help with first-person shooters, but I was playing Skyrim and didn't really think I needed it. So now that we've got everything in here, I need to get over there. So let's go through this door. Oh, he was sneaking, but alright, so he finally called in a serious man. I don't know exactly what's going down here. Like, there's no story so far. Basically, we're picking up tacos and taking names, so I'm totally down for that. It's pretty exciting so far. I want these guys to come towards me, unless I can shoot them from here. We'll do a headshot there. So like there, I didn't actually need to dodge away from that. I could have just pressed B and not moved at all. And it would have been fine. I would have not taken any damage, which is totally fine. Well, I guess it's perfect. It's more than totally fine. It's ideal. You don't want to ever take damage, basically. So. And there's no fall damage in this game, which I didn't mention, although the game did. Totally sweet. I like games where you don't have to worry about that. Just because it's something that doesn't necessarily take away from the game, in something like this at least, whereas like in Skyrim it might, because you have to navigate a whole lot, and dropping down a huge cliff is definitely going to help you as opposed to running the actual trail. So, but you can of course just become ethereal. Alright, enough about Skyrim, let's talk about Deadpool. Yeah, this is the problem though, is I really don't have anything to say about him because I haven't learned anything about him. Like, I don't have any background, I've never read any of his comics, and he hasn't really been the star of any movies. I think it's pretty hard to match the comedy mixed with violence that's in these things, because it really is kind of the comic style. And so it'd be exciting to see a movie, but games are definitely a better medium for this kind of gameplay, or not gameplay, but style, basically. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see a movie play out, but I think it'd have to be a, you know, a certain type of director, basically. I mean, you could maybe do Tarantino, or the Coen brothers could maybe pull it off, but I mean, I don't really know. So, you know, I don't really know directors at all. Basically, I was just listing a couple of things. So, what we're gonna do here is clear out the newsroom, which this guy clearly didn't protect very well, and not much else in here. Let's just go ahead and take this guy's legs out, and then I wish I could slice off his head. That would be one cool thing that I would like to see in this game, is executions. That would be a really great add-on to this. Kind of like the Skyrim ones, which it's weird that I'm comparing the games at all, basically, because they're completely different and not at all on the same level. But anyway, that would be really cool to have a cutscene execution go down. It would just make the violence kind of have a break in it, because there is so much continuous just fighting. And you know, that can be a good thing, but at the same time, there needs to be some sort of balance, I would say. So we're gonna get into a little bit of air style fight here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up here if I can. There we go. Pick up some battle points that I already knew were in here, and I'm sure that they were in the other floors as well. But for the sake of time and for the sake of not being bored, I am going to just ignore those. So I will go back and get those probably on my own playthrough, which I will do. That is one thing that I don't like doing in Let's Plays is like complete games. So we're going to sneak up on this guy. Just be quiet for a second. Do we want to shoot him? I think we should shoot him, because the other time we cut off his head. So alright, well, we stole his gun and ended up decapitating him anyway. So execution successful. We got full ammo, and I think what we're going to do is pause the game right here, and we'll pick up for this spot on the next episode. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and subscribe. I'm also on Twitch. Don't really do a whole lot there. Play a little Skyrim, play a little Deadpool, do a little dance, make a little love, and I'll see you around. So I usually post a video every other day. And have a nice day. See you.